The hospital complex is close to Sheikh Radwan neighborhood and al-Shati camp, where ground fighting was reported by the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, and Hamas separately. We do not have electricity, no oxygen for the patients. We do not have medicine and water, al-Khalaut said. We do not know our fate. His call comes after strikes were reported near several other hospitals in northern Gaza, including Al-Shifa Hospital in Gaza City, the territory's largest medical facility.
Yanti Suripto, the president and CEO of Save the Children US. Thanks so much for making the time. The Palestinian Ministry of Health in Ramallah says the majority of hospitals in Gaza, 18 of 35, have stopped functioning. 71% of all primary care facilities have shut down for one reason or another. What is your assessment of the humanitarian situation right now in Gaza, and how much worse could it get?
Yes, thank you, Michael. Look, it is an absolute horrific humanitarian catastrophe that's been unfolding in front of our eyes over these past 4 weeks. As you say, vast number of hospitals are completely out of commission. The few hospitals that are there can't run at full capacity because they lack fuel for their generators. The incubators will stop working soon. There is no electricity. You've seen the pictures of doctors operating by the light of their phones. I've heard stories only yesterday of women now giving birth to children in overcrowded hospitals or having to have C-sections without anesthetics. So it is incredibly grim.
I was going to ask you about that, so I'm glad you mentioned it. I mean, amputations without anaesthetics on children. It's just, I mean, that is just defies belief. UNRWA is saying, just another example of hardships in general. One shower per 700 people, one toilet per 500 people. That too is unthinkable. What is the situation with food, drinkable water, and the risk of disease?
Exactly, and those are the other things that worry us. Water has been running out, as we've said. Without fuel, you cannot run your desalination plants. Water infrastructure has been damaged as well. So even with the trucks now trickling in with bottled water, but of course that's not going to last very long. So people are constantly, I think you have to stand 6 hours in line to get half a loaf of bread for your family. People are already drinking brackish water. That will soon lead, there's a huge risk of waterborne diseases, lack of hygiene, of course, the shower example, which can lead to diseases or infections with an already vastly weakened population.